All right. I don't know what's going on with OBS. I can tell you it's a lot of BS. That was a very that wasn't even a good one, but yes, stream died. I'm back. Sorry about that. Took me a minute. Where was I? Oops. Where was I? We're generating types. I was running into an issue where I was somehow trying to generate the name, or this was the file name, but I wasn't actually generating. Okay, the name. Now we've got it, which means it should work. I've got names spitting out correctly. Not quite right. Should be almost there. Almost there. So what do I have? JSON.stringify. Oops. Okay. So it's just a stringify it. All right. Fine. That was weird. Okay. So that's what we've got. That's working now. Icon name. Great. That's working. And then you can now be, instead of key of definitions, you're going to be an icon name. And then you come out, you go away, and then we do at type def is going to be dot icon name. Should be that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Almost there. Almost there. The thing that needs to skip is for each file. Let's see. Files. Essentially, I want all the files except for one that might be called sprite. So how do I do npm glob package to omit that file? Sign omit. Real path entry is omitted. Find exclude ignore. All right, to the chat. Who knows the glob pattern to ignore a specific thing? Let's see. Root. Where's the syntax? Just filter the array. I could do that, but that's not what I want to do. It feels like an extra step. Glob pattern ignore file. I want to go further up the chain. I don't want to do more work. Even though it's like not, it feels like I can do this. That's what we're like. I'm not going to just get it working. I want it to actually like do it right. Okay, let's do this. Not sprite. Let's see. No SVG files found. That's not it. Okay. Everything. It might be that. Fuck yeah. I see 2. And there should have been 3. Okay. Yeah, camera and card. So what happened there? I have no idea. Like, why would Sprite throw that off? Brackets. What do you mean RTFM? I am RTFMing. I am glancing TFMing. Yes, I am GTFMing. Okay. Did I really have to read all this? All right. Fine. Let's see. All files, but don't look in the Node.js modules. Okay. Abort signal. Multiple patterns. Okay, that's great. It's right there. I don't see it. Oh, wait. You can also stream them. This is a mini pass stream. No, that's not it. Construct a glob object. I don't want to do that. I don't see what you're saying, Stony. I admittedly am just like perusing, but I don't see it, okay? The ignore object. Yeah, no, okay, I saw that, right? Okay, all right, fine. We can, yeah, sure. Let's undo that. Let's do ignore. And wait, what's the syntax? No, that's not right. It's another glob. The syntax is I guess sprite.svg, right? Okay, good enough. I was hoping to do it with a cool globby pattern way. I'm sure there must be. That's not necessarily true. Maybe there's not a way. Maybe just ignore is the right way. Okay, but we're ignoring that. Great. Sort. I don't know why there's a sort. It seems like they would be sorted when you search, when you do it anyway. No, it's sorted in reverse order, which also I don't see why that matters. So I'm not going to waste my time on that. Okay. Great. We've got that. Just for cleaner the relative paths are just for cleaner logs. Okay. Really? Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'll just do it for the output. Don't need that. Maybe I should have that. Yeah, I just leave that. That's fine. I just don't want it right now. That's great. Little text message. You're not globbing the root folder, so exclude glob sprite. I don't know what you mean by that. I've been holding back, but you can alert. Nah, semicolons, I mean, whatever. Here, I'll give you one. You can have that one semicolon. And it's not even going away when I hit save, so there's not an ESLint thing going on with that. All right, so next thing I want to do, so we have the write if changed. So file path. Wait, if current content does not equal new content. Okay. Each write can trigger a dev server reload, so only write if the content has changed. Okay, that's good. Now what I want to do, this is going to go off the path of what Jacob has provided, which is beautiful. Mwah, Jacob, you're the best. Love you. I do want to run the script. Let's see. I do need to get around to that. But what I want to do is have it run automatically when the folder contents have changed. So let's do npm file watcher, which I think is going to be like Chokidar. Yeah. Let's do file watcher. That's probably the one to do. What's the difference between these? Observery. That's a good name. Chokidar, I think, is the most popular. This one doesn't seem very popular. I wonder if they have a comparison. Oh, they do. Look at this. Comparison. Oh, FS Watch. Cons. Recursive watching is not supported under Linux. If you need to support Linux at all, you're out of luck. Okay, this is the most popular file system watcher. Only good enough in some cases. It's not perfect. Cons. Okay, it doesn't watch recursively. Can't detect renames. If you don't need features like logging. Okay. Right. We're going to start with FS Watch. Okay, and we're going to learn how to use this one. Node FS Watch. There it is. Okay. Watch for changes on file name, where file name is either file or directory. The second argument, optional. Let's see, can I do recursive? First question. Okay. File name options. Okay, can do recursive. Caveats. It's not 100% consistent across platforms. Unavailable in some situations. On Windows, no events will be emitted if the watcher directory is moved or renamed. That's okay for now. We're going to start with this. So what I want is I want promises as FS. That's weird. And then I want watch. And I want to start the watcher. So we're going to say input directory. Where's this being used? Oh, yeah, just there. Cool. We're going to say watch the path, which should be the input directory. And I want this to be recursive, true. And then what's the actual syntax for using this? Do we have an example? Here we go. Watch that, and then, okay, we have a listener. Cool. We have that. We have options, and then we have a listener. Okay. So we're going to do this again, build that. We should have the watcher now running. Great. And if I go to my card stacked and I like change 2 files and hit save, nothing happens. Sick. Oh no. Okay. Something changed. Cool. File name provided. Yeah. Event type is change. Events type is change. So what happened? I like didn't do anything. Hit save. Is it just like, yeah, it's just a little bit slow. Cool. Oops. Let's save there. And that happened again. Cool. Okay, so now when I run this, I actually don't need most of this stuff to happen. Let's see. I need right if changed. It's going to read file path. No. Oh, right if changed. There we go. Okay. Generate types. Where's generate types being called? Types content. Okay, so this is all going to run once. Sprite sheet equals that. Right if changed. And then we have another right if changed with this. So somewhere down here, I need to log this thing, and I need to run this same command. Let's just get rid of that. I need to write right if changed. Don't need to do that. And then we need to do the right if changed for this one as well. Okay, something like that. Let's hope that... Okay, there's a problem here that I see right now. And that is potentially an infinite loop. Potentially an infinite loop. That's because the contents of the icons folder are going to change, which is going to trigger writing to the file, which is going to change it, which is going to trigger this again. Although right if change should catch that and say it's going to like basically write and then trigger a reread, and then it's going to try and write it again, or like right if changed, and then it's going to trigger not. I would rather not just not run these on this watcher if I can exclude something. Can I? Okay, so what I'm going to do is log the file name. I'm going to log event type, and then we'll do file name is, and we'll do the file name. This way I can say only do the next steps if the file name is not one of these two. So I think that should work. We'll close that, we'll run it again. It should start the watcher. I don't need to be logging those things anymore. So where did those go? Okay, console log. There it is. Don't need that. I can just return that. I don't need this or this. I think. Yeah. Let's start this one more time. Run that again. I probably should be logging it so I can actually see the changes, but I guess I'll see. Okay, so let's see what happens if I add a new file. Let's go icons. Or no, let's do let's do icons. What's the next thing we want to do? Let's do like a little dog, right? And I want, I wish I could make these icons bigger. They're so small. Hey, go away. No, come on. Let's do this little balloon dog. Let's copy the SVG. Let's go here, SVG icons. Let's add an icon called icon-dog.svg. Paste that in there. We did get a rename. We got icon dog SVG. Now I didn't get an infinite loop, I don't think. How's Nugget? Nugget's doing all right. He's in Italy right now. Okay. And where are we? Names. We don't have dog in there. So that's not running. So if I go to icon dog and I add a couple spaces and hit save, that should have, oh, okay. We got something. And my build command is not working. Okay, file watcher is working, build command is not. We are getting here. We are not getting here. Right if changed. Okay. Right if changed. So we're going to say new content. Oh, shoot. Okay, I know what happened. The new content is being read when this runs, but it's not being reread. We're basically generating this sprite sheet content once. Oh, man. So we basically have to run this whole thing again. So what I'm going to do is say function runner equal, or runner just does this, gets rid of that, does all of this. And then basically runs it again. Okay, and runner needs to be an async function. And then the body of it. Ah, no, what did I do? There we go. The body of it. Tab, hit save. Let's stop that. Should have done something. Oh, no, it shouldn't. There we go. Gotta actually run it. Okay. Maybe? Feels like it should. Oh, yeah, it did something. Okay, cool. Great. File type is changed. File name is sprite. File type is changed. File name is name. Okay. Yeah. I think I am going to end up in an infinite loop, potentially. I will listen for the fans. I don't think I need to await it, no. So hit save. That should kick this off. Okay. Which should write to the other ones, which did not kick off the other ones. So that's good. Not an infinite loop, potentially. And then name. I've got it. I've got icon dog in there, which I did not before. Let's add another one. Let's add a hot dog. Let's do SVG. Let's go SVG icon hot dash dog dot SVG. Okay, paste and close. We see no SVG element found. Great. That's because that problem. I think that's okay, actually. That's a pretty unusual use case. Here's what I'm going to do. Icon hot dog, you're going to get destroyed. This is like an edge case that would is failing correctly. Essentially, I'm saying I'm saving an SVG file without any file contents in it. So it can't actually do any of the work. As I said, that's kind of okay. How this would probably actually work is something more like we have a file called icon hot dog.svg, and then we would put that into there, already existed. That would trigger a rename, which would trigger the build process, which should generate the SVG sprite. And do we have one called hot dog? We do have icon hot dog. Great. We have icon hot dog. We have desert eagle. We have icon dog. Yep, there it is. Great. We have our icons. We have our SVGs. We have our TypeScript file. We have our SVG component. And when we use the SVG component, we should have errors when we're doing something wrong and suggestions to do something right. And when we hit save and we go to our application, we don't see the hot dog. Sick. Almost there. It's got to be getting close. It's got to be close. Okay, SVG. Right. Did I actually get this working correctly? Open a new tab. I feel like I did have that working at some point. Oh, look, I have that in 2 spots. Okay. Okay. That needs to go. Okay, let me check something out. Let me go to quick. If I go to quick, so I think what's happening here, technically everything is working as expected, except referencing or importing SVGs. Quick SVG element, SVG props, static site generation. This might be it. SVG, it's not even mentioned here. I don't know why. Oh, because I went for SSG. Okay. SVG prop. Nope, that's not what I want. SVG props. Okay. I have one other idea on what I can do. Let's see. I'm going to open a new tab. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go up one directory and just npx create quick latest. Sure. Yes. And then I want to see, because I think that they might import SVGs as I would like. This might be an example. Let's see. Source inside of the routes, inside of index. Do we have SVG? SVG. No. Inside of the hero component. Where is this coming from? Components, starter, hero. Okay. That might be a little bit closer. Styles. SVG router. No. Index. That's an inline SVG. Well, shoot. Okay. Let's see this. So I don't need that watcher running. That's fine. I do need my dev server running, which it is. And what I want to do now is figure out how I can drop in an SVG. Let's see. Import. Let's do icon from. Let's go dot dot slash SVG icons slash camera. Sure. And let's see what this looks like. Source. Okay, that gives me the route. And if I do this as SVG, still the same thing. Okay. Let's try vite import SVG. Oh, import path to SVG. Okay, source gives me the route to it, but if you're not using create wrapped app, file loader. Okay. Import SVG using the vite plugin. I don't know if this is it. Asset? Is that, you're just throwing that out there, or you think that's actually... I don't think that's actually going to work. No. No, I think... You're using it. Okay. So let me build this the correct way. This should essentially... Oh no, the correct way is not quite possible because this would have to exist somewhere. I need the path to this file. All right, let me see my buddy Jacob here. What do we got here? Oh, this might not work. Let's see. Create listing. Compile icons in a single sprite sheet. We've got that. React component to display it. So sprite href should be that. And I wonder if this mentions vite. It does not. Feels like that should work. Dang it. And that should just give you, right, href equals the sprite href. That's exactly what I have. Import or import package JSON from. Well, I don't understand why package JSON has anything to do with it. All right. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to be right back. Okay. Where are we? This is like way in my face. Oh. Query, it triggers something in the butter. Yeah, no, I've seen that before. I haven't used it myself, but just because you're here and you asked about Nugget, check out my sweater. It's pretty sick, huh? I made a bunch for my family. Hopefully no one in my family is watching this, but I made a bunch for the holidays, so everyone's getting a sweater with their dog on it. Just so happened that everyone, yeah, dude, this is bigger than the actual Nugget. I think I'm going to drop out of web development and start my own clothing line. Just clothing with Nugget's picture on it. I ought to start like a little store. There's got to be like an easy way to have like on-demand printing for things like this. Okay, so let's try and get this finished up. I want to get this solved, and once I get this solved, then, dude, Node has been really good lately, by the way. I mean, I'm sure that file system watcher is not as good as as people are saying or whatever. Still, the fact that I can get this up and running just built into Node. And speaking of which, before I forget, actually, where is it? Build icons. Build icons. Build icons.js, dang it. Okay. Or I guess we're going to call it build icons.mjs. Okay. Bam. Let's go. Param0 is going to be an object. It's going to be this, basically. There we go. There we go. Returns I don't need. Okay. Something like that. It's the same thing. Oh shit, I totally messed that up. I mean, shoot. Totally messed that up. There you go. Okay, that should work. Let's go npm run build. Where is it? npm run build tsx. Let's do node, and then npm remove tsx. Thank you. One fewer dependencies. Love it. Stoney, you like that? You like what you're seeing there? Check it out. Oh, damn. Right. That was embarrassing. Oh! What? Ah. Yeah, okay. That's it. That was it. Oh, and it works just as good. In fact, if not better. Who needs TypeScript? Hey, you know, it's not the software that's a problem, it's me, so whatever. Okay, so that's working. That's how I like it. This isn't working though. And this is the one thing. That was a little bit of procrastination because I didn't want to have to deal with this, but getting too cocky. No. I'm not too cocky. I'm just not good enough to match my cockiness. Like my cockiness level is just right. My skill level needs to step up. Makes sense? Why is this not working? So then the question I have is, here's the question I have. Can I do something like an image, right? Image should be able to do something like this. Source of that. And we do get it. So it's right there. That's working. Great. Which means something might just be broken here. Something is broken here. That's not the correct path. There we go, baby. That's it. That's it. No, / slash svg icons / sprite.svg. Baby, there it is. There's a hot dog, baby. Hell yeah. Booyah. That's it. That's the stream. That is the stream for the day. I can't believe I got to the end of that, to be honest. How cool is this? This is so sick. So now what's happening is this hot dog is being served from this, open in new tab, is being served from this SVG. No, I got some time. I got like 10 minutes left. Let's do this right. Let's go npm svgo. Because that's the problem is this one. Problem is it's serving these things, but these are not minified the way that they are supposed to be. Also, I think fill current color. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So what I need to do, and also like clean up some of this white space, clean up some of this white space. Essentially, the icons that I copied are good and like minified. The icons that I imported from another library using Sly is great, but it takes the actual source, and the actual source that they had there was not minified. Also, some cleanup can happen here. So what I need is this svgo. So let's do this. Let's go npm I svgo. Nope. Npm rm. There we go. npm I dev dependency. Now, we get it. Process single files, I just need to process a single file. And this is no, I want to do it. What is it? How do I do it? API, here we go. I'm going to try this guy. We're going to go to our build icons thing. Put it in there. We're going to import from. Okay, no error there. Love it. And then we're gonna do this. And then where we actually generate it here. Generate SVG sprite. Sprite sheet contents. This needs to go path. Okay. SVG string. The path to SVG. So that's like the output. Do I have more? Nice, I do. Float precision plugins, cool. Okay. Result equals that. Optimized SVG string. Okay, cool. That's what I want to actually write. Is the sprite sheet content. I think this goes here. I don't know what this path needs to be. In fact, I don't think it needs to be anything because I think I'm going to be writing. So let's try that. Let's run my. No. Crap. Let's run my build icons command. And then let's go and grab. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's change the dog. Let's change the dog. Or we have a hot dog. Let's do a different hot dog. Let's do this hot dog. A little bit nicer one. Copy the SVG. Go to icons hot dog. Replace it. Let's even make it like an unminified version, I guess. Not that it matters all that much. Hit save. My watcher should have run. And something broke. Cool. Cool. Okay. Not quite right. Not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do console log sprite sheet content and result dot data. Okay. Sprite sheet content looks good. Result dot data does not look good. So what's going on there? Okay, getting close. SV go npm. Let's actually read the manual. Configuration, and of course I say that and I'm immediately just breezing through. But provides a few low-level utilities. The core is optimized function, right? Load config, other ways to use it, donors, okay. I guess I need to install command line usage. Takes a file in and then provides an output. Plugins, documentation. Okay, multipass. Plugins, default preset. Custom plugins. I'm not seeing. I guess the. I don't know. Okay, ship it. Question mark before the ampersand. I don't know what you're referring to. Or not ampersand, but hash. Where are you talking about? I'm sure it's wrong, but willing to entertain. Nah, the SVG URL is correct at this point. So the SVG URL is to here. The SVG URL goes here. And this actually is loading correctly. The problem is the SVG input that we're passing, which is all of this, is being turned into just this. So it's stripping out definitions, which is probably the default. Definitions. Where are all the... Here we go. Documentation. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Defs. Remove useless defs. No, I want the introduction. I want the runs with the default preset that has the plugin ID preset default. Okay, here we go. The following plugins are included in preset default. Okay, defs. Remove useless defs. This is what I want to overwrite. Because basically the contents of my SVG is a bunch of useless defs. Okay, and then where is the custom plugin? How do I configure plugins? Okay. Here we go. Kind of. Okay, that's not it. That is the plugin. How do I keep all of the plugins except for... How do I keep them all except for one? Oh. Of course. It's right after. Yeah. Sometimes this might not be appropriate for your workflow. You can continue using preset default while disabling any plugin by using the overrides parameter. Okay. So, plugins, name. Here we go. This is it. So, inside of here, we have plugins. Yes, plugins is an array inside of which we have this. Overrides. Okay, preset default, and then I want remove useless defs. Remove useless defs, which is this. And here we go. Okay. Feeling good about this one, Stoney. Feeling real good about this one. It's not doing anything because I haven't done anything. Okay. Let's go icon hot dog and let's add a couple of spaces, hit save. It's still not doing anything. Oh, okay. It did something. No, please. No. Why? Where's my logs? I guess I removed them. Okay, let's console log result dot data. I was feeling good about that, Sony. Why is that not working? Okay, disable a plugin. Okay, in overrides, reference the plugin ID and set it to false to disable it. Alternatively, you can also drop default preset entirely and configure your own plugin pipeline from scratch with only the, okay, fine. We're going to try this. We're going to try no plugins. And that worked. Okay. That worked. So I'm going to try this. Kebab case. Oops. There we go. Remove useless defs. Oh, okay. You're trying to configure remove useless defs. It's not part of the preset default. Try to put it before or after, for example. Okay, so we want plugin. We want the name to be reset default. That should work. Something else. Okay, it's something else. It's something else. Remove doc type is fine. XML. Remove comments, metadata. Merge styles, minify styles, IDs. Remove useless defs. Convert colors. Remove unknowns and defaults. Stroke and fill. Remove view box. Remove hidden elements. That could be it. Empty text. Element attributes. Move group attribute. Collapse groups. Remove empty containers. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try this. Shouldn't be this one, but who cares? Okay, let's try this again. Boop. Nice. Nice. It's working. Okay, process of elimination. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. That should be working. We can remove that. We can remove those two. Haha. See, Stoney, I get there eventually. Add all and remove one. You call bullshit? What are you talking about, bro? I got this. I got this. Look at this. Booyah. It's in there. Look at this. You ready? Booyah. There's my hot dog. And then what we're going to do is we have our file watcher running, right? I haven't closed it, right? So I'm going to go and change the hot dog again. Which hot dog you know what? Let's go back to the other one because we like that one. No. Let's change it to a totally different one. Third hot dog's a charm. Let's go. SVG. Let's go to my icon hot dog. Paste that sucker in there. Smaller hot dog. No big whoop. And booyah. Freaking sick. All right. That's it for today. I feel really happy with this. That's cool. That's really freaking cool. And when this gets built for production, this is going to be a unique SVG sprite. Hell yeah. Okay. That is it for today. I'm gonna push this to Git somewhere. Let me clean this up. Let me close this. Let's Let's do that. Console log. We can get out of there. This ain't pretty. This could use some love too. But you know what? I think I'm all right with this. This is a really good start. Cool. Let's go. And then so the idea here is also one of the things that Jacob said was you basically have like the TS file that doesn't get tracked like this guy, but I think this totally should be in your Git. So all of these SVG icons should be in Git. And then kind of like the next thing, you want to know what the next step of this could be, is instead of generating this sprites SVG, what you could do is, what's this? Oh, I have to look at I got to look at your thing now. All right. Wait, what do we got? We have, what's this? What did you want me to look at? Oh, I got to add this one. Okay, we can do that. Let's go. What are we going to call it? We're going to add a new file. See, this is where it's going to break, but what are we going to call it? We're going to call it stony.svg. No, we're going to call it no mercy.svg. And then that's going to break my watcher, but that's okay because I can run it again. It actually wasn't running in the first place. That's going to generate my stuff, which means I can go to my home page and I can say, man, that is not a good way to put it. Let's go, and this can be, bam, no mercy. Sick. Got that. And then we go here and we see, bam, there it is. Mwah. Love it. Suck it, Stony. Nah. That's a beautiful process. Like that took a bit of work, but I think with a little bit of work, now at this point, just a little bit of work, and this could actually be the NPM app that I've like sort of been dreaming of. You just have a folder, you tell it where the folder is that your icons are going to be, and it generates, it provides, hold on, let me go back. Because the thing I was going to say is this generates an actual file for Sprite. So like the next level thing you could do is actually, instead of writing to the file system, you could write this file content into memory and then serve that as a virtual module during development. So this file would never actually exist in this folder. And then you could import it, like you basically import, where is my SVG component? the same way you would import it here, you'd basically have in your build tooling say, hey, when you try to import this file, it's not actually going to exist, but it is going to the contents are going to exist in memory, so replace that here. And once you do that, yeah, I don't know if that would actually work, because here we actually want a URL, not the contents of the file. That's just an idea. Probably actually, yeah. And then the thing is, you could then do it at build time. You could put the contents into a file. Now I think this actually works. This is fine. You may provide a different place to output that file, but whatever. And then the other thing you could do is have this as an npm dependency that somehow lets you import the type definitions, and the type definitions would somehow be dynamic. That's one of the hard things that I've tried to do is I've had a project where it basically runs inside of someone's work folder and then it writes to the node modules folder, so you don't have to worry about conflicts with like writing to the user's file system. Although some projects do that, like Panda CSS creates this styled systems folder. Maybe that's the way to do it. But ultimately, like, I think separating the input icons from the output type definitions and sprite is probably a good thing. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But for this, that would be a concern only if you're publishing it on npm. For this works fine. Then you, like on an internal project, you just have a convention. Hey, drop any icons in here. Just don't drop any icons named sprite.svg and don't touch names.ts. Everything else is fair game. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this intimate little project. I'm going to publish this to GitHub. Yeah, you could do that, _sprite. That's not a bad idea. Let's do GitHub, Austin Gill. Actually, I think I can publish directly from here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. Sly, I don't think I actually need you. That was kind of a one-time thing. Sorry, Sly. Did enjoy it though. Everything here looks good. Cool. Let's do first, and let's publish branch. Allow. Yeah, we'll keep it as SVGs. Sending to GitHub. Cool. Oh yeah, authorize. Thank you. Open. There we go. Public repository. Boom. If you want to check the source code, there you go. github.com/AustinGill/SVGs. And it's pretty cool. Some stuff with Quick, not super relevant to Quick, but playing around. Uses Panda. No need to use Panda. But hopefully, maybe this will be a starting point for me to build the next project. If I reload this, nice. You see how that went from what was there before to now everything is just on a single line like that? Hell yeah. All right, Stoney, it's been great. Coming in hot with the one night stand. No, I mean, clearly. Hey, how's my audio? Is it still lagging or? I don't know, but I do need to get this sorted out. I got some new lights set up, so as you can tell, like this is looking pretty good. And yeah, that's so I can do some more streaming next year. Yes, I'll catch you later. Mic is good though, yeah? I'm going to do a little mic check real quick. Mic is good though, yeah? I'm going to do a little mic check real quick. Mic is good though, yeah? I'm going to do a little mic check real quick.
Stop.
Mic, a little mic check real quick.
Stop.
No, it seems like it's still behind a bit. Anyway, I'll get that sorted and it'll be better. All right, cool. Catch you next time. Will probably not be until the new year, but see you then.